Hand me their black box, Sony.
Of course we've got to talk about the new PlayStation.
It may look like a harmless bagel toaster, but inside is a deadly donut.
It is the new PlayStation.
I am so excited
The
for
new
this.
PlayStation X.
You know what I'm really excited for? How many games, how much IP is on this baby?
Xbox One X. I got sent this from Microsoft, so this is kind of a sponsored video, I guess, from that perspective.
Sponsored video. I absolutely
We love it. It
the
is amazing.
Xbox One X.
But they didn't send it to Laymen, they sent it to
exposed?
Skill Up.
Okay. Make that clear because we are no sellouts. If someone wants to send me something, I'll happily take it.
But what I think the interesting question is, how do we feel about the Xbox One X? I'll tell you how I feel about it, right? I really desperately hope that the Xbox One X succeeds, but I really, really have my doubts about whether or not it will.
I'll tell you why. It's probably not. I mean, look, yeah, it'll be great if PS4, Sony had a competitor still.
Exactly.
Because we don't want someone to monopolize kind of mature audience gaming. Okay, of course. But the bottom line is, the one that has the IP is king, right? And Nintendo's like, we don't need any of your shit. We've got our own IP. We can do whatever we want.
And they are now the largest video games company in the world, as in Sony, Microsoft, and Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo. Nintendo's stock price is worth more than Sony's at this point. They're crushing them, and the Switch is outselling the Xbox and the PS4 2-1 right now.
Yeah, absolute gold. Absolute gold. So the problem there is Xbox has... I know we've already touched on this before, but Xbox has Halo, which is kind of dead. And it has Gears of War. It's like boots on the ground generic. It's like, Gears of War. It's boring. No one wants to play that anymore.
A lot of people still love Gears of War, by the way. A lot of people have a soft spot for it.
When's the last time we were like, oh my god, the next Gears of War?
I've never been that way about Gears of War, but a lot of people
number one, yes. Like when it came out, it was quite like, ooh, that was
pretty
kind of cool.
It was pretty cool back then. The thing is, the stable of first-party, second-party, third-party exclusives that Xbox has is minuscule right now, and Sony's has never been bigger. It is gigantic how much IP they have under their belt at this point. Xbox has invested almost nothing in their IP over the last few years, and now they're really hurting, And I feel like the Xbox One comes out, it's a brilliant machine, right? Very well priced for what it does, very powerful, it's so small, like the thing is tiny, a beautiful form factor, everything about it is perfect, right? But it doesn't solve any of the actual problems that Xbox has.
But the thing is, no gamer, gamers, cool, want powerful machines. No gamer really cares about how powerful something is if there's nothing to play on it.
That's not true, though. That's absolutely not true. Some people only care about that sort of stuff.
They're
like,
oh,
graphics.
Yeah,
I love the graphics. And look, that's fine if you're one of those people, because I know there are a lot of them out there. I get it. I'm absolutely the opposite of that. I don't give a fuck how a game looks. The ugliest games out are typically the best games out.
Yes.
Like, look at PUBG, right? Look at how crazy PUBG has gone. It looks like ass. You know what I mean? Look at GTA. We still play GTA. It's a nice looking game right now, but it's not like the best looking game on the market. We keep playing it because it's fun to play.
Yeah.
Look at Overwatch. The phenomenon that is Overwatch.
It's very nice.
It's fine, but it's not like cutting edge graphics. It's not like, I play Overwatch because it looks incredible. It's not like that, But
what I will say is, when we were at E3, there was a lot of exclusives coming out, exclusive, and we're like, oh, okay. Every single one, pretty much, we're like, what? Number one, like, is that new IP? We don't know. Maybe it's going to be amazing, but we were like, we don't know that. And a lot of people, I think at least, a lot of people aren't going to jump on the bandwagon of paying $600 or $700 or whatever it's going to be.
I think it's like $650.
$650, right? For new IP that they're not emotionally connected to yet.
New IP, what do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of new IP we saw at Xbox conference.
But they don't have to pay $650 to get access to that.
What I'm saying is, the conference was trying to show how much they're getting back on the bandwagon of IP.
Sure.
And of course, that's because they want to try and sell units, right?
Sure.
That's what I'm saying, is when people look at the IP that's getting brought out, I mean, it's, for me, I'm not going to spend $650 because some new IP that's come out that I don't really know, I'm not emotionally connected to, and I haven't seen enough marketing on to take the plunge. So
yeah,
you know,
I feel totally exactly the same way. I mean, it's Microsoft. The Xbox is PS4 is outselling Xbox 2-1 at the moment. It's crushing it, you know. And obviously, as we've said with IP, there's no competition there whatsoever. But the thing is, I really want Xbox to succeed because without a competitor, everything becomes shit.
Yes.
If Sony don't have a competitor,
just becomes.
It's not about microtransactions.
No, I know,
it's just that Sony would just get lazy. Like they need someone else to hold them. Whatever your thoughts on Xbox versus Sony, whatever your thoughts about how much you might dislike Microsoft, that's secondary. I think the point is we need a competitor in this business, and so I personally am going to try and buy a few games on Xbox. You know what I mean? Like, got the Xbox One X now. I'm going to do that because I want to help them and I want to like make sure they have some chance of success.
He's going to be given all those. He's going to be given free copies. Let's be honest.
That's not true. I don't get free copies of every game. Some publishers don't like me, so I need to buy games.
Which publishers don't like? No, I'm kidding.
The list is growing daily as a result of this channel. But you know, like, but yeah. I mean, I just feel that unless we do something to help Microsoft out in this instance, like obviously it's incumbent upon them to do a good job and create a great product that we want. They need to find those third-party games, but at the same time, it's also like, well, we should give them a chance. You know what I mean?
Agree.
Like, we should give them a chance.
It's funny, isn't it? Because when you look at Nintendo, you want them to do well because there's a nostalgia attached to that.
True.
But when you want Microsoft to do well for a business thing, it's like you want them just to make sure they're in the market still, so you feel like the consumer is protected. It's like a different thing.
It is a very different thing. I don't have huge brand loyalty to Microsoft. I'm like, oh, I love Microsoft. I mean, I had PS2 as my default system, and then I had Xbox 360 as default system, and then it was
Xbox back in the day, and 360 was like
Sony.
Yes, totally.
Because that was like when they were all focused on video games. They were like, we're making an awesome machine. It's going to be cheap. It's just going to play video games, and that's it. And then the Xbox One came along, and they're like, Kinect, sports, Call of Duty. And it was a disaster. The whole Xbox One launch from the very first press conference has been a nightmare, and it still has not improved to this day because they still haven't learnt their lessons. You know, years ago they could have invested in this stable of awesome IP, and they didn't do it. You know, and so now they're paying the price for it.
Yeah.
And there's also commentary today talking about Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, basically saying more and more of their games like their first party stuff might appear on other platforms. So you might see Halo appearing on PlayStation.
Can you imagine that?
The winner is Luigi.
That would be like...
I mean, it might be the whole Sega thing where they have a Dreamcast and then they're like, you know what? We're giving up the hardware business. We're just going to publish now.
But anyway, to finish up, guys, just like the last video, Ralph will also, on Skill Up, be giving away an Xbox.
Don't let him say not just one. 50 of them, actually.
50 of them.
50 Xbox One
you heard it
X's.
here. It's all put up, so he has to do it now. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.